Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool! I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it! My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
Flaming meteor!
It can hide itself? It's amazing!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Power of water!
Double demon fang!
Flaming meteor! No chance! Vanquish darkness! Water snake! Radiant fire!
Armor won't save you!
It's
I
over!
don't feel so hard.
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun. No way. Look sharp! Take this!
Flaming meteor!
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Healing
Down! You're all... I let my guard down.
Pay for that!
Here's another.
It's on! You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine. Look sharp.
Check this!
Flaming never fit.
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help. First aid! Thunderblade!
Demon Fang! Destruction!
Anything in armor is all
This should do
mine!
it!
Now you see what I can do!
Look sharp. Will
Demon
this help?
Fang!
I let my guard down.
Come on,
Train harder.
Stardust! You're on!
Falling storm! Here, let me help.
Dragon Burn in hell!
I can handle it. First aid!
Denied.
Hit!
Falling storm.
Vanquish darkness! None shall escape my judgment!
Raining Flash!
This one's mine.
Eternal Devastation!
This one's mine.
Thunder field!
Rising Wyvern!
Radiant pierce!
Double
We
demon
match
fang!
the letter! Blazing cascade! I'll heal you all! Hurricane strike! Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Power of light.
Here I come!
Attack time! Tiger blade! This one's mine! Hurricane!
You're mine!
This one's
Demon
mine!
Fang!
Go to wall! Razor Cyclone!
Rising Wyvern! Here I come! Mirage!
One for that.
Radiant Scissor! Blows!
Swirl Blade!
Vanquish Shark! Here's a healing on Tiger blade!
Ignite!
Thank you.
Swirl Blade!
Going in.
Infernal Torrent!
To me. Denied.
Not in your dreams!
Demon Fang!
Hurricane Lightning Condemned!
I'm gone.
Try this! Infernal Torrent!
Take it! One
You're
more!
mine!
Weak.
It's so
Here, let
You're
me help.
mine!
Can't
Demon Fang!
Going in.
Here, Flame of Fury! Lightning Round!
Rising Wyvern!
Look sharp.
No escape!
I can carve through armor.
Chinese
Demon Fang! Try this! I owe you one!
Hurricane Blood! Glacial Spear! Thank you! Going in!
Try this! Not today!
Photon Going in!
You're mine!
That's it!
Swallow Blade!
Tiger Blade!
Demon Fang!
Radiant Storm!
River!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
This one's
Strike!
mine! Lightning Bolt! Where are you going?
Infernal Torrent! Demon Fang! Try this! Explosive Ring!
That's it! Ready!
Here it comes. Focus.
On your toes, everyone! Here's Evo! Freeze Lancer!
Far enough.
It's weakened!
Swallow Blade! This ends now! I owe you one!
Falling. Storm.
Demon Fang!
Demon Flame! Reload! Divine! I'll heal you all!
You made me angry. Come on. You shattering on. Pieces. Piercing attack time.
Any more of this and I'll burn out!
Now you see what I can do.
Cover the casters!
This should do it! An Astral Arch?
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolition.
Here I come! Demon Fang!
I'm gone. One more.
Healing Circle!
I owe you this should do it!
Raging
Demon Fang!
Blade! Hurricane
It's on! Not today! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Done! I'll leave it to you!
Leave the chargers to me.
Here,
You're mine!
this was the last day! In here! Hurricane I'll be saving
Demon Fang!
I was
Try
overconfident. I can't too much. Here goes! Confiscator! First aid! Thank you.
Power of light.
Lightning!
Here I
May 1,000 gales
Anything
carry
in
the
order
light.
is all mine.
Dusty nail!
Save you.
Demon Fang!
Here's a
Their
healing
arts were interrupted.
You're mine!
Appreciate the help.
Demon Fang!
Lightning orb! Raging cascade! Now,
Explosive
here's
Ring!
Evo Blade!
One more.
Demon Fang!
Hurricane Lightning! Going in!
Well, this should do it! Try harder!
That move! Going
Here
in!
comes the big one!
Far enough. I owe you one for that.
Lightning orb!
Try this!
Tiger Blade!
Infernal Torrent!
Hurricane Flight!
It's on!
Can't beat the
Try
wall!
This
harder!
one's
No,
mine.
you can't!
Mega Ray!
One more.
Light! Don't get in my way! Annihilate!
Not today!
Will this help?
Time to
You're
shine.
mine! Demon Fang! Try this! Explosive Ring!
More than
Demon Fang!
I never miss! Thunder Blade! Here goes! Here's a healing arc! Not on my watch! Tiger Blade!
Thanks!
Here's a lightning orb! Radiant cascade! Sleep now! I'll be saving this one! Mega Ray! Here goes! More of that I'll heal you all!
I can handle it.
Healing circle!
This one's mine.
We've got him on the... Run!
Don't get
This should do
cocky!
it! Demon Fang!
Not now, not ever.
I owe you one. Burn in hell! Demon Fang!
This one's mine.
Explosive ring!
It's about to strike. Here's evil.
Serve, everyone! Thanks.
Now you see what I can do!
Here's love.
One more!
Go get it.
Explosive
Where are you
ring!
going? Raging cascade.
Going in!
Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind. Here's a healing art.
Tiger
Take
Blade!
this!
Not on my watch.
Look
No,
sharp!
lightning judgment. Thunderblade.
Explosive
I can
ring!
do this all day.
No.
I was overconfident.
And here!
Take the raging cascade. Hurricane field. This one's mine. I can't lose.
Demon Fang!
Going in!
Tempest swirl. Hurricane strike. Into the shadows. Here's a healing art. First aid.
Shattering the...
Into the shadows.
Armor won't save you!
Tempest swirl. Lightning.
Denied!
Here, let me help.
It's on!
Tiger blade.
Demon Fang! Ignite!
Hurricane strike field.
Demon Fang! Try harder!
Here goes. Not on my watch.
Demon Fang! Try this!
In here. I'm only getting saving this one. Now.
Ridwell!
Frozen.
Hammer!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship! Ridiculous! Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menencia. Go to Mahak Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you alright with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream? What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, Those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Miguel entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide. There.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danin lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia, and so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant, and because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right, but in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menencia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renin Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elda Menencia Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kelzalek even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that. No ba- Backing down!
I'll take you all on!
It's over! Gravitas field!
You're mine!
If it's in the sky, it's if they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Come on! What? Tornado drive! Eat this! You're done! Totally hurricane!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Does it hurt? Watch it! Tornado drive! Resonate with the earth!
Your helping me has become a pattern.
It's for the good of all.
Is it now?
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dig in! Now you see what I can do! Take this!
Where are you going? Here Who wants to die next?
Don't get... careless. A fish!
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done. Where should I cast my line? Reel it in. Anybody could reel in that.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job.
Hey.
Hmm?
Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it. I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Now I can let loose.
The picture surrounding us.
Does it hurt?
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Not so fast. We got fire.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
Not in your dreams.
There you go. Burn in hell.
Firmament render. Searing temper. Arrow throw. Flare tornado.
forgiven. This is my fault. Elusive! Tornado drive! Can you take it? Does it hurt? Not so fast!
A banana, let's go!
Can you take it? Does it hurt?
Do it! This one's mine!
Elusive deity! Tornado drive!
Here goes! Coming through! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one! May 1,000 gales
Already on it! Can't get out of this!
I hope this thing is mentally
Ready and ready! Elusive deity! Tornado drive! You're mine! Catapult! Eat this!
May 1,000 gales carry you to track!
I'll smash you! Can you take it? You're mine! Tempted! Can you take it? Watch this! Can you take it? Begin! First strike!
Now! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A
In
merry
the sky,
destruction!
there's still more to go!
Tempted!
Resistance!
Reload! Light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
All right.
There's nowhere to run from my heart!
When he slows down, that's our chance!
Agile ones to me.
Take this! I'm on it!
There you go! Don't let
No
up!
further!
Let's get you all tucked away!
Can you take it? Take this!
An instant!
Tempted! Take this!
Tempted?
In a bind?
Whoa! Hey! One at a time! Dance
Take
in the
this!
wind!
Take
Feel!
I'll finish you here and now! Can't get out of this! Begin!
Lightning orb! Take this!
Take this!
It's showtime!
Can you take it? Begin! Can't get out of this!
Flawless flight!
Begin! Does it hurt? Tempted! Go away! Tempted! Elusive deity! I'm on top! Not so fast! Begin! Not so fast! I'll thank you! Oh! Now I'm real mad! Can't get out of this! Catapult! Big blast! Elusive, it's time! Begin! Tornado drive! No further!
Do it! Radiant
Reload.
Storm!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen! You don't mess around!
Begin! Watch this!
Here, lightning orb! Raging cascade! Here!
Too fast! Stand back! I'll check it out! Take this! Elusive deity! Tornado drive! No further!
I can do this all day! Radiant
Crush you! I'll finish you here and now! I'll face you! Not today! It's time! In an instant! Impact block!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course. There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Regret this. They got me flying.
This is in the sky, it's mine.
Explosive ring!
It's a duel of the arts. I never miss. Divine streak.
Flying freaks.
No
They just sit
further.
still.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Danon? Not to a Renan they don't.
Fierce evil.
Prepare to be sealed.
Less talking, more doing.
Begin!
Lightning strike. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you people you want in that thing.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? Divine streak.
Elusive purity!
Glacial spear. Fierce evil.
I can carve through armor!
We're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Death shall not be forgotten.
Lightning! Here goes! Whoa, did I?
You require a hand.
Reload! Here, let me
No
start
further!
this. I'm ready.
Forward blade!
Can you take it?
Here I go!
Where are you going?
Bang!
Tempest World now!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
You're burned! You're mine!
My specialty. Focus, Manuel.
Pesky
You can't
airborne
rely on
scoundrel.
yourself.
Don't be a
Sounds like a
martyr.
job for you. Really. Thanks. The freezing storm.
That's much better.
I'm tornado. Sorry.
You're finished!
Here, let me help.
Take this!
Felt fine not too long ago.
Swallow blade! Eagle strike!
Here.
Infernal torrent!
Here's a healing ray.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Miss Housing Gale, tear you to shreds. Here's a healing arm.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a great idea.
Nope, that'd be silly. I can carve now. I'm in the groove. In a vine, we got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Law's on.
You picked the wrong fight! Demon Plague!
Do it. Run well.
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy. Way to go.
Here I come!
I can
I'm
flip
on
the
it.
lock.
Starter!
Now.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I lack the energy for healing arts.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn, you weren't messing around.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Freezing storm. I'm surrounded. Where are you going? Freezing storm.
Severing wing!
Ice tornado.
Not so fast.
Eagle fly.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that. Radiant light. Here. Will this help?
Elusive deity! Be still!
Heal, do it.
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
No further!
Nothing gets by me!
Mirage!
Do it! Kisara! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Radiant, here.
Denied!
Do it! Soda!
Demons descend.
Flashing fang!
I'm reaching my limit, you guys.
Damn. Guess we better be extra careful.
This one's mine!
Elusive deity! I'm on it!
I'm right behind you!
Do it. Ready.
Hey! Blow them away!
I'm impressed you managed to keep up.
Don't patronize me!
I have a bad feeling about this. This one's mine.
Take this! On it! Take this!
Will this help?
Here I come!
Great.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall. Healing circle.
You're helping me. become a pattern.
It's for the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Leave the enemy's arch to me.
No complaints here! Does it hurt? That's it! You dare strike me from behind?
Leave me ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And totally denied!
I'll heal you all.
No further! I've used too much.
More than I
You!
can chew.
Take this!
I'll end this with my own hands.
Dragon Swarm!
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Not today!
I'm grateful. This has a most peculiar taste.
Can you take it? Does it hurt? Not so fast! Can you take it? Elusive deity! Not so fast!
Marksman handles it. Where are you going? By the power of blood!
Can you take it? Elusive deity! Begin!
Here goes!
Rising Wyvern!
Not on my watch! Radiant here!
Prepare to be sealed! I'm on Demon Prey! Can you do it?
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Right, next one!
No already on it! Can you take it? This one's mine! Top stick! Elusive deity!
I couldn't make it in time.
Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ash to action! Take this!
So this helps?
Mirage! Can you take it?
Healing circle!
I really owe you one.
Steering wheel! And that's
Elusive
my wheel!
deity! I'm sorry to keep on.
We've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
In the groove! You picked the wrong spot!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Win left! Light burst forth!
Radiant innocent!
There's always room for improvement.
This'll make us even more formidable.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
I sure have built up a
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! A debut performance! I'm like bait to them! Begin! Rising Wyvern! Let's see what I can do! This should do it!
First, this one's mine!
Begin! Elusive deity! Sword Alpha! You require a hurting sword! Turn on that station! No further! Demon Fang!
Freeze Lancer!
Can you take it? I'm on it! Tornado Drive! I'm jumping! You're mine! Pierce through! Hurricane! Elusive deity! Blow away! Begin!
Radiant
Take it! I'm on it! Talent Storm! Not so fast! Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ash to action!
A merry distraction.
There's still more to go!
Take this! Lunar Eagle Drive! Do it! Rising Wyvern! Burn in hell! Catapult! Dark Wind!
Freezing! Do it!
Let's tear him up!
This one's got your name on it!
Ash to action! Be still! I'll
This
face you!
one's mine!
How about this? You're done! Finish it! There you are! Shield!
Radiant, this one's got your name on it!
Ash to action! I've still got a ways to go.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had to guess, it probably served as some kind of shrine.
So still a house, in a sense. Just for a god.
Brace yourself!
Here
This
goes!
one's tough! Can you take it?
Not in your dreams!
Elusive deity!
None shall escape my judgment!
Crash you! Sonic Doesn't hurt? I'm on a roll Can't get out of this! Tempest! Take this! Eat dirt! Take this!
Deny!
Tornado in an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Here goes!
Here I come! It's over!
I'm all stuffed up! Mega Ray! Not in your dreams!
That frickin' does it! Elusive deity! Tornado drive! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Is there anything more magnificent than the musculature of a warrior? Perhaps it is in search of this perfect beauty that I myself am drawn into battle.